Well, good afternoon, everyone. The cut. Coquihalla, Highway 5. I fueled up in Hope, got DEF. So today morning I slept at the Nordell scale. My appointment was only at 9 o'clock in the morning to unload. So I slept in a bit. The place I had to unload was only 15 minutes away. So 8:30, I'm like, okay, time to go. They were setting up a good blitz there. They were gonna a lot of CVSE officers coming in, so they must be inspecting a lot of trucks today. Did my pre-trip and left, and on the way back I didn't have to go past that scale, so no risk of having to sit there for 2 hours while they do an inspection. It's always nice. And then I got about 400 meters away from our destination, and this flat deck decided to back into the yard. And he must have been a new driver because he was backing up, and it was a bit of a steeper sidewalk, crosswalk type of thing. He was backing over, so one of his drive tires went in the air, so he was spinning his tires. So instead of just stopping, putting on his power divider lock and his diff, front and rear diff, lock them up and back up, he decided to just floor it. His tire is just flying backwards. It's like, okay. I was truck number 2 waiting for him to back up. It's like, okay, let's give him some time to figure this out. Nope, all of a sudden you see the truck revving up and then hitting the brakes, revving up, hitting the brakes. He doesn't know what to do, what's going wrong. So I'm like, okay. Put my truck in park and walked up there, and then everything stopped. I'm like, okay, now what's going on? He revved the heck out of it, floored it, enough for the computer to go, hey, something's not right here. Let's shut you down. And he couldn't start the truck up again. So it's like, okay, we're in a city street, cars parked on both sides, narrow enough 2 big rigs can barely squeak together past each other. We were literally past big rigs oncoming each other. We just crawl past each other, clear each other's mirrors, and then slowly pass each other. That's the type of narrow road it is. I'm like, okay, this will be interesting. So I walked to the yard that was across the street from where I was and asked them, hey, any chance your yard is big enough in the backyard that a Super Bee can turn around? So, why? I'm like, well, there's a truck stalled out on the road and he'll be there for a while. I go, yeah, you could probably turn around the backyard. Took a look, like, yeah. I'm like, thank you. So I went and talked to the truck driver that was behind me. Cars kept turning around on the roadway. There was no problem. I told him, don't move, just stay where you are. I'm going to turn around, get on the road, and then very slowly pass you and go around the block and come to my destination from the other side. Yeah, obviously, when you panic, you don't think straight anymore, and he didn't think of locking up his diffs. So I don't know how long he sat there before he got cleared out, but I saw tow truck lights up there a little bit later on when I was leaving, so he was still there when I got unloaded. I guess he was in a panic, rushing, trying to get off the road. It's like, and then you don't think clear, forget about the diff locks. But that's enough excitement for the day. Up, up, up we go. It's beautiful. I'll clip some sections out and make a little bit shorter videos because the Coquihalla can take long enough time, and I want some other clips along Highway 5 and possibly Highway 1. We'll see how early it gets dark, but I won't do a full Coquihalla Highway Through Hell run, but a partial one. As always, I'll make sure I get the bear shed in. I need some water. I need some water. It is beautiful. Seeing a little bit of snow up at the top, just a little here and there, but it doesn't look like there's a lot of snow up here. Guess that's a good sign. Hopefully Rogers Pass is just as good as this. It's looking really good so far. Nice and dry. Box Canyon chain up. No trucks in left lane ahead. Snow up here than I expected. How much snow we've been getting. I mean, I'm happy with that. I'm good with that. I don't want to chain up anytime soon. Good, no construction up here for once. That's always a good sign. still do get a little confused in mountains. It's like, I wish they had a setting of, or maybe even build it in, that the computer knows that you're climbing up a steep hill. Even if I had to hit a button that goes climbing or descending a hill. It's a little toggle switch. Flat, climbing, descending. I think they could program that in, but I guess it would slosh around, I don't know. But yeah, a switch. A switch would make me happy. Am I getting bugs up here? 9 degrees out there, so I guess. That mountain straight ahead of us screams lava flow. Seen quite a few police officers down this road already, and a couple of CBSE officers. Definitely doing some kind of blitz. I mean, I don't mind getting pulled over and inspected. It just wastes 2 hours and kind of hurts the pocketbook. The steepest climb that we do. Like Highway 3 definitely has steeper climbs than this, but it's such a long climb. Although Kootenai Pass I think is a longer climb. Kootenai Pass I would definitely say is a worst winter highway. It's probably the worst pass in, I'd say it's the worst pass in Canada, I think. From what I know, I think Kootenai Pass would be the worst pass. Highway Through Hell is only worse because it has such heavy traffic. The only reason Highway Through Hell would be considered worse would be that the traffic is heavier and you get more accidents because of that. If Kootenai Pass and this pass had the same amount of traffic, Kootenai Pass would be by far a much worse pass. Last little bit is, of course, the steepest section. Note to self, if this is slippery and icy, just go to 9th gear and then keep digging at 9th gear. There we go. Starting to level out. Total load, only 2 layers. It might be a US run. It's a nice looking combo there, black Kenworth, hauling a nice trailer. There's an old Freightliner. I'm not super heavy, so I should be able to descend it pretty quick on the other side. Maybe we'll go down to 13th gear, maybe. Maybe we'll try something like that. Yeah, the load, I picked it up in Langley, and it's stones. They've cut stones that do shapes for the exterior walls of buildings, that kind of stone. And you'd think it'd be really heavy stuff, but it's not that heavy. There's like no snow up here. Really surprised by that. Larson Hill. Unfortunately, we get a slow start to Larson Hill. Like I was saying, lots of cops, lots of CVSE. They're definitely patrolling this highway today. Larson Hill's another one of those that in the winter, lots of spinouts. Fairly steep climb. If you have the momentum on the bottom, you can get up here pretty good, but he looks like he's running pretty darn light. He needs a break. Saw him get up and go into the back of his sleeper, so maybe needs a snack or something. Like I did earlier, I needed my water. Gotta pull over and grab whatever you need. I'm running a little low on snacks. Told Jess, I don't need any extra chips, don't need any extra cookies. Might as well just finish off everything in the truck. We'll see if I have any left by Friday. Just goes, what, you on a diet? I'm like, no, there's just so many partially opened containers in the truck. Let's empty some of those partial containers out, get rid of that, make some more space. Is this one of these little tiny passing lanes? I feel like it is. We'll see. Yeah, maybe it's not. Okay. I'll get into it then. Oh, this is one of the big descents here. Seems to be holding it in 17th. Nice, it's holding it. Brakes on full, fan on, 17th gear, and it's holding it all the way down. In fact, we're slowing down a bit. Let's hit that manual button so it doesn't downshift. It's a pretty light load. Sure makes descents nice and easy. No gearing down to 11th gear and putting down. Last little bit's a little steeper. It's losing it now. Slowly gaining a little bit of speed. Only like 1 kilometer over the speed limit, so Jake brakes off, upshift, keep as much momentum as possible. Fan off. Then we climb the other side. Love that blue sky. I see Merritt way in the background there, down the bottom of the valley. Yeah, I see that U-Haul way up on the hill there. That passed me like an hour ago. Same with the grain trailer. Super B. I don't know if you guys can actually see that road up there. Just a slight Slight uphill, and then we'll be there soon too. The last bit of the Coquihalla. After this, it's just Highway 5. Still part of the same highway system, but it's no longer considered the Coquihalla. At the intersection of Highway 97C is where I believe the Coquihalla starts and ends. From Merritt to Hope. That looks kind of nice, the black moose guards on that truck. Kind of like that look. Flat black look. I wonder if moose guards would look pretty nice being green, like a flat green on these Tutco trucks instead of chrome. I think it might have a good look to it. For this hill, we'll go 16th gear. What's going on here? Yeah, 16th gear might be a gear too low, but I think we'll keep it there anyway. At least for now. Once we get closer to the bottom, we might upshift. See Merritt down there? Yeah, we're gonna upshift now because I remember there's that flat spot in between. Don't drive this highway often enough, I forget about these. See, here's that flatter spot where you're still going downhill a bit, but not by much. The truck gets slowed right down. Nice light load like this. shake brakes off for now. Downshift 1. I think I'm good with 17th gear. See the connector highway, Highway 97C there? Climbing the hill there. That is not the highway we're taking. Alright, engine brakes on. We don't even need max engine brakes. Just go to 2, medium. Okay, let's go to 1. Yeah, back to medium. One, I start gaining speed. A little steeper downhill here, so we'll see if we gain speed on 2. We do, so let's go to 3. Engine fan on. Holding. And we're almost to the bottom, so if all of a sudden she gets a little too quick, I can use the brakes a little bit since I haven't touched them all the way down yet. Always save the brakes for the bottom. Off. Maybe not quite yet off. Just go to setting 1. Now off. Fan staying on, so upshift 18th. We are now on Highway 5, not the Coquihalla. Merritt is really, the whole town is pretty much all to the left-hand side. It's a fairly decent sized town. It's all to the left. Oh, I hate when the road's this rutted out. Gotta hit the ruts exactly where every other trucker hit them, or else likes to steer for you. I bet you if I took my hands off the steering wheel, it would turn around this corner. That's how rutted out it is here. Merritt is actually pretty trucker friendly for grocery shopping and stuff like that. Extra Foods is on the left side. On the right side here is a Walmart. Off to Kamloops. another big long climb, but not very steep. Some farmland. As I yawn for some reason. What time is it? Is it? Yeah, it's almost 4 o'clock. I've got 8 hours. 8 hours to go still. Today. And then how many hours tomorrow? My GPS says it's 12 hours from here, so 4.5 hours, 12, so 4 hours tomorrow. So I'll probably get through the Rockies tonight in the dark, hopefully before the black ice hits. Drive as long as I can till the black ice, till it freezes up over there. Definitely been getting snow that way. And then tomorrow morning I get to Red Deer. Hopefully I get there early enough that I can get unloaded and get another load on today. Not today, tomorrow. That way I can start heading back tomorrow. If not, then I gotta sit around somewhere and wait till Friday morning to load and then head home. I should be able to make it home even if I have to wait till Friday morning to load. Unless I have to go north to get a load. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? It might be one of those cool runs to go way up north, or it's managed to get all dark on me. Rogers Pass. It's been fairly uneventful. Had to deal with a couple of wide loads. A little difficult to pass, but it worked out pretty good, especially since they were using LAD 1, so I could communicate with them and they let me know when they were clear for me to pass. So we'll go through a couple of these snow sheds and then I'll leave it there for the day, I guess. I don't really have a choice, I don't think. Because it's pretty much pitch black for this camera, isn't it? Not much to see. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm still thinking I'll get to Red Deer around, well, let me think. Yeah, I'd say 12 o'clock. I'd say right around noon. Lunchtime is I'm going to get to Red Deer, and hopefully it's pretty smooth getting unloaded there. Apparently there have been a lot of thefts going around in the area of Red Deer, so if I do park there for any period of time to make sure I lock up all my toolboxes and stuff. These are quite different at night than during the day, I think. No construction here either, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, hiccup? Was that a hiccup in the middle of... Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Really, really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe. A lot of you guys have been doing that. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. And comments. Ask me lots of questions. I'm quite enjoying all the questions down there, so I enjoy answering them. So yeah, with that, I'm out. Lights out.